everybody. I've got a bit of a team training going on in my house and I'm doing food for everybody because we have to have food when we get together doing Pampered Chef things. And I'm knocking together really quickly a baked Camembert, which is an absolutely delicious recipe. It's really, really quick and easy, fantastic when you're entertaining. I'm going to be doing it in this. This is a little, it's like a little casserole dish really. It was called a cocotte, but they've changed its name and it's now a brie and garlic baker. So it's going to go in here. If you haven't got one of these, the other alternative is to put it on the middle of an ordinary stone and surround it with slices of French bread. They then toast up really nicely, and if you have kind of like forgotten your cheese, it's melted into a bit of a puddle, it doesn't all go dripping all over the edge, it gets soaked up by the bread. But with one of these, obviously it's not a problem if you forget it. So the first thing we're going to have is a chilli, green chilli. The bigger your chilli, the milder the flavours. This isn't particularly hot. And I'm going to use my fabulous and beloved food chopper to chop it up. There we go. Look at that. How easy and brilliant is that? If you want it to be a bit finer, you just keep going. So into one of my prep bowls, I'm going to pop my chilli like that. And then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of apricot jam. I could probably measure it with one of my measuring spoons, but I'm not, I'm just guessing. I reckon about that much and a bit more. It's about 2 or 3 tablespoons of jam. Then we're going to have some pecans. A handful. About that much. Yeah, that looks good to me. Chop them up as well. The lot. Shove this into my apricot jammy mixture. Incidentally, if you spend £45, you get a choice of 3 gifts. One of them is this, but in a rather fetching bright orange colour. So now I'm going to cut my cheese in half. It's easier if you do it straight out of the fridge, so it's nice and firm. And it's easier with a serrated knife as well. So I cut it in half. Mix up the jammy mixture. And then I'm going to pop half of my cheese into the dish. As you can see, it fits really nicely. Half the mixture will go on the top, in the middle like that. Maybe a bit more. Spread it out a bit. Doesn't that look nice already? Yum. And then I'm going to stick the other half on like a sort of Victoria sandwich. Like so. There we go. And that's basically it. And then you put the lid on, pop it in the oven. I find about 20 minutes works quite well. If you're doing it on a flat stone, it's probably only going to need about 10. And do watch it like a hawk, because it doesn't look so good if you get a big messy puddle. You want it to be soft and oozy, but not all melted. And the other brilliant thing you can do in this is a Mars bar fondue, where you just chop up some Mars bars, bung in some double cream, stick in a few cubes of chocolate in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then you've got this fondue, because stoneware like this stays hot. So just pop it on the table. If you put it with strawberries, it then becomes a health food. Right, what I'll do is I'll post these recipes up so that you can print them off and do them yourself if you fancy, and thank you for watching.